Hey, it's Jeremy. I wanted to show you all a little bit about our 2018 Jeep Wrangler JL Unlimited. The first thing I think would be the biggest upgrade would be our tires. The Nitto Ridge Grapplers. If you can look right here, Beth, I want you to get this so we'll show everybody what we're talking about. This is the 285 75. Says it right here, big bold letters, R17. And you look here in the little square, it says that this is a 34-inch by 11.5-inch wide tire. I really wanted 35 1250s, but I couldn't find a shop that would put them on the stock wheels, and this was the next closest size that we could get. But I will point out one thing. On YouTube, we were looking at some videos trying to decide which tires to go with and what size and kind of what it would look like. And I remember seeing one, I can't remember the guy's name, but he had the same kind of Jeep, a 2018 Sport, and he put the BF Goodrich KO2, the all-terrain for them, same size tire, and he made a note on his video that his tire did not hit the bumper. And that's one thing I wanted to make a note of here. Ours is hitting the bumper, just barely. You can kind of look in there and see it does sit on the bumper just a little bit. Not enough to hurt anything. The door still opens and shuts fine. It's a little bit harder to, I'll show you, to open, but you can see when you go to shut it. We left the windows off in the back and the doors off for pretty much the whole week we were at the beach, and it rained 2 or 3 of those nights and it started stinking, so we took it out and cleaned it. Take the doors off. Then we decided that we would leave it out until summer's over. The next modification that we've done is the Rough Country 2.5-inch spacer lift.
Just little things that lift it. You know,
Spacers,
make the car higher.
yes. You can see the shock extensions down there at the bottom. How they mount up. They're pretty sturdy. No issues at all with those bending or wiggling loose or anything. We've checked the bolts on that. We went with the spacer lift to keep the factory springs and shocks. It's been pretty good so far. We've had one issue with the sway bar bolts coming loose while we're driving down on not on the highway but off-road. You will notice that we do have some rock sliders now. We bought those off of Facebook Marketplace. Slick look. It looks pretty clean. Not now because it's covered in mud, but it does look clean when it's clean. The front, you could probably look right here and see the spacers here on the coil springs.
I just ran into a spider web.
You can see here, I got the tire turned. You come stick the camera right here, honey. I'll try to point it out. The sway bar bolt came out. Again, for some reason. This is the sway bar, and it's these top bolts that keep coming loose. And then you can see the spacer up there above the coil spring. And then, of course, the front has the shock extensions as well. I've got to say I've been completely surprised at some of the stuff we've gone up in this Jeep. As stock as it is, it just goes. I do think the Cross gave it about 252 horsepower more when we put the Cross sticker on there. I could really feel the extra power.
And we're done.